Hi, this is Paul Evans, and welcome to Becoming a Human Time Machine. I'm excited about sharing this with you because if we can master our time, if we control our time, we control our destiny. I got more done by 6 a.m. this morning than most people will get done all day, and more than many will get done all week. And it's all due to an ultra simple 3-step method that I use. I'm going to share that method with you and then share a tool that you may be interested in adding to your arsenal of personal productivity. So, how difficult is it to really become a human time machine? Well, it's not difficult at all. With just a little bit of focus, a little bit of becoming intentional, you can really knock it out of the park and do so much more in so much less time. First of all, it begins with what to do. You write that down. Here's exactly what I want to do. Now, that can be a big list or a small list. I limit mine to 3 things a day. 3 things that I really want to get done. Secondly, I write down how long each one of those is going to take. So what to do, how long. And then third, when am I going to do it? So if I'm going to write an article for one of my online newsletters, and I know that I want to get that done, I'll write down write article for online newsletter, how long. It's going to take me 30 minutes, most likely 20, but I'll put an extra 10 in there. And then when am I going to do that? 4:30 a.m. So I know from 4:30 to 5, that block of time, nothing else exists other than writing that article. And that's how easy it is to become a human time machine. But I can guarantee you this, there are a lot of people trying to do this mentally and are totally unsuccessful. And if they would simply write down what to do, how long, and when, they would really ramp up their personal productivity. Now, there's something else. When you go and you make a to-do list, you can get overwhelmed. You can have too much going on, too much to do, and you're not accurately timing yourself. Whereas if you knew exactly how long it took you to perform certain actions that you do over and over again, then you could really produce a day that allowed you to have high level of accuracy and productivity combined. Now, what I do is I have a tool that I use that allows me each day to just program my day, program my work time so that I'm able to accelerate to the maximum level. It's not limited to work activities, but that's primarily what I use it for. And so that is this human time machine in the form of a piece of software. I'm going to show you exactly how to use this. I think that you will be excited about it, and I definitely believe you'll want to add it to your personal arsenal and really ramp up your personal productivity. So here we are inside the human time machine as far as the software goes, and this works on a PC and on a Mac. We have actions listed right here in the default category, and I can certainly change categories and create my own. And this one I'm just starting from scratch. I've got marketing actions that I created just for a test, custom list 3, 4, all the way down. You can create as many as 50 separate custom lists. Now, the one that we're in currently is just a default list. So if I wanted to follow up with my clients today and I knew that was going to take 30 minutes, I simply click the 30 minutes. It appears over here in the work area. If I'm going to work on project development, let's say that I'm going to spend 45 minutes on that. Well, now my total is up to an hour and 15 minutes of scheduled time. Follow up with clients, personal project development or business project development. And you'll notice as well that as I scroll over these, my notes appear over in this area. Reminds me of things that I'm going to be doing. I can simply click the note button and add notes directly to the note area if I so choose. And then click OK. And that's saved, and the next time that I click over it, there it is. It simply appears for me. And let's say that I'm going to do business writing. I mentioned that a few minutes ago. So 30 minutes of business writing time. And as I want to begin, I can either allow these to stay right where they are, or I can come in and switch these and change them into the order that I really want them to be. So if I want this one to be second, I simply click and now it's here. If I want it to be third, I click here and now business development's all the way at the end. Business writing is second. Now if I want my business writing to be first, I can always switch it as well. If I click this button, then each action will automatically go to the next action once it's completed. And I can also link all of these together in the same way. So these are now linked and they will go straight in order of time. Over here in timing options, I can create a group timer, and let's say that I edit this name and I make this Monday. I click OK. Then group timer 2 you see is empty. I can form me an entirely new string of activities for that day, but anytime that I come back and click Monday, there's my day already scheduled out. And this is fantastic if you are the type of person that has activities that you create and do on a certain day of the week or even every day of the week. Now, this is how you really get your productivity ramped up and knocking it out of the park. Because once you start really killing it activity-wise, and you know what you're going to do, how long it's going to take you, and when you're going to do it, wow, unbelievable. You know, a lot of people who begin writing may want to make it 60 minutes. So they got 60 minutes of writing time, and then once they click start and it begins to count down, and they find out at the very end, wow, that only took me 30 minutes, then the next time they schedule, they're able to schedule that 30 minutes instead of the entire hour. So keeping notes on how long it's taking you to do something allows you to really ramp up your personal productivity and create time really for your life, because now you know exactly how long something's going to take you. And let's just say that I finish this up, and then I would just click this button and it says this activity is automatically completed. And it allows me to see exactly what time is left with the remaining activities. So if I press on this one, it begins to count down. Then anytime I come over and this is highlighted, it shows me how much time I have left when there's an activity that is going. So I've completed this activity. At the end of the day, I could run a report and it would show me exactly what I scheduled and the actual time that it took me. So another great tool here in the human time machine. Well, obviously there's a lot of activity that you could be scheduling, that you could be using this machine for. You could schedule each and every day of your week so that every morning when you woke up, you opened up your personal timer options, you clicked it, and you were ready for that day's personal productivity goals. So I sure hope that you enjoyed this brief video on how to become a human time machine. Even if you're not going to use this software, though I think it will multiply your efficiency, you can certainly use that human time machine triangle of what you're going to do, how long it's going to take you, and when you are going to do it. If you're interested in this software, just click the link right under this video, and we'll be glad to help you out and get you motivated and productive, more productive than you've ever been in your life. Until next time, this is Paul Evans. Success is not an accident.